Here's the deal with the 2025 DS7 plug-in hybrid. It's trying to be a premium French SUV that can take on the Germans, but does it actually deliver? I've been taking a close look at this luxury family hauler, and there are some surprising things you need to know before you even think about signing on the dotted line. First, let's talk about what DS is promising here. This isn't just another boring family SUV. The DS7 plug-in hybrid comes with 3 different power configurations, and the top-spec E-Tense 4x4 360 pumps out a massive 355 horsepower. That's fast car territory in a family SUV body. But here's where it gets interesting. The sweet spot is actually the E-Tense 225 with 222 horsepower that'll sprint to 62 miles per hour in just 8.9 seconds. Now here's what nobody tells you about driving this thing. When you first get behind the wheel, it starts in pure electric mode, and it's whisper quiet around town. Perfect for those early morning school runs when you don't want to wake the neighbors. But when you need to merge onto the highway or overtake that slow-moving truck, there's a problem. The automatic gearbox hesitates like it's having second thoughts about life choices. You press the pedal, wait for what feels like forever, then suddenly you're launched forward like a rocket ship. The interior is where DS really wants to impress you. They've covered the dashboard in Alcantara fabric that you normally only see in sports cars costing twice as much. The 12-inch touchscreen dominates the center console, and you can customize everything from the digital driver display to the home screen widgets. But here's the catch. And this is a big one. Almost everything is controlled through that touchscreen. Want to adjust the temperature? Touchscreen. Change the fan speed? Touchscreen. It looks futuristic, but it's absolutely maddening when you're trying to drive. Let's talk about space, because this is supposed to be a family SUV. The front seats are fantastic with loads of adjustment and even massage functions on higher trims. But slide into the back seat, and you'll immediately notice something's off. The floor is surprisingly high, which means your knees are pushed up toward your chest. It's not terrible for short trips, but your teenagers are definitely going to complain on longer journeys. The boot space is decent at 555 liters, which means you can fit 7 carry-on suitcases. That puts it right in line with competitors like the Nissan Qashqai, but here's where the DS7 falls behind. The rear seats only split 60/40 instead of the more practical 40/20/40 setup you get in rivals like the BMW X1. Now for the elephant in the room, pricing and value retention. The DS7 starts at around £40,000, which seems reasonable compared to the Audi Q3 or BMW X1, but here's the brutal truth. This car loses value faster than ice cream melts in summer. The depreciation is honestly shocking, which means your monthly finance payments might end up being higher than those German rivals, despite the lower starting price. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.